so cold. The legends end in peace. Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his geese, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his beast. And clearly I don't see myself that bones and live, but you said where you wanna go, how much you wanna risk. I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale.
Hello everyone, this is Somuk Gadvi from IIHM Pune, and today we have with me a very special and enduring personality, a great leader, a wonderful human, a motivator, hospitality icon, and an all-rounder, the very dynamic and beautiful Miss Sanchari Chaudhary, who is currently the director of IIHM Bangalore. Talking about Sanchari ma'am, who is graduated from IIM Hotel Schools, Kolkata, and postgraduated from Institute of Modern Management, Kolkata, holds around a current of 18 years of experience in hospitality, telecom, and education management. Started her hospitality career in room division with the Oberoi Amar Vilas, followed by her experience in telecommunication industry with Hutchison India and Vodafone. She progressed in education industry with IMS Learning as an international educational consultant and center head. She moved her field of operation from the corporates to education by becoming group manager of business development and strategy at Endismart. She was then the director of IIHM Hyderabad and currently the director of IIHM Bangalore. So I heartily welcome you, ma'am, on the show Coffee with Miss Chaudhary. And it's my pleasure and honor to invite you on the show. And I'm interviewing a person who is around the 2 decades of experience in hospitality, telecom, and education. So I heartily welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sumak. It's indeed a pleasure being here today. And it's so fantastic. I mean, the energy that you have basically gone ahead and put in, being an IIHM student, it's incredible. And I think that itself is very iconic. And I really hope this conversation that I'm going to be having with you today, that's going to be inspiring a lot of our students and definitely helping a lot of people connect and definitely do great things in life.
For sure, ma'am. I am 100% sure it would do. So, ma'am, with your warm regards, I would like to question you that being yourself one of the very successful lady in the industry, what will be your advice for your female hospitality aspirants to be sticking to the industry?
Okay, so that's a very interesting one. Firstly, Sumuk, I need to say that, success never really, happens once at a time and basically stays like that. It is something which is very consistent. And the first effect of success comes to you when you're really happy about something. It's got nothing to do with, how much of amount you have in your bank account and how many people are praising you and how many designations you're actually building in your life. It's about, what are you doing, and definitely whatever you're doing, whether you're actually getting back, the same thing in return. And that is something which is happiness. And that is something which is people in your life. So I would say that, yes, I'm extremely successful because I've got, a great career, with me, and which I have been very, very happy and proud of. I've really worked hard to be where I am today. And that is also because of the great mentorship that I've had in my life. You would have to have some wonderful people in your life to curate you and always be there to give you that, extra thump. And I think I have been blessed with that since the very beginning. And so forth, I will be talking about them as well in my, in my further conversation with you. But I think it's very important that once you're starting your career, the most important thing that you have to build up in the first initial years of your life is stability. You need to give confidence to your employers, whether you're working for someone or whether you're having your own thing, you need to have a consistent stability. If I'm confused, if I'm not really wanting to give my best time or maybe my entire self to something which I have committed to do, that will never really create that bond or relationship with my employer, with my organization, or my own thing. So stability is extremely important. And you need to basically commit yourself to welcome failures. Because I think a lot of us always think about success. We never really embrace failures. I always have, because I have had also a fair amount of failures in my life, and which I've always embraced, and which has in fact made me successful as I am today. That is what I would like to say, Sumuk.
Yes, and I am sure that that would motivate others that failures is always a kind of partner for success.
Exactly so.
Yes. As I always say you that you have always been my source of inspiration, whether it be like you are interviewing someone or putting up the questions to the interviewer. So what has been always a source of inspiration for you?
Oh, well, there are so many things. I mean, if I ask about my own source of inspiration, I would say, firstly, I give a lot of emphasis to people. I give a lot of priority to people around me, whether it's in my personal life or in my professional career. I think they have been extremely important. It's everybody. It's like, starting to my own mentors, my boss, my peers, my juniors, everybody are equally important, and I listen to them. I always give my ears to everybody who's in fact wanting to reach out to me. I'm trying to do that. Together with that, I think it is very important that we consistently stay positive. It is very important, because there would be a lot of things as we are growing successful, as we go up the ladder, as we get into the professional circle. There will be a lot of things sometimes which will distract us from what we are really wanting to do. So I think it is very important that we stay focused. So people staying focused would be also something which inspires me. I read a lot of good books. So I'm an avid reader, though I will not say that I read the way that I used to at one point of time, but I really do not like that habit to, leave me. So I read a lot of good books, not necessarily maybe all the time inspirational books, but then whenever I read, I try to take a message from these particular books. And everything else, which I like, my personal habits, or you can say my hobbies, I always have a motto attached to it, even if it's music, and even if it's basically maybe dance, or maybe connecting with someone and talking to someone. That person might not be from my field, that person might be somebody who's a complete stranger, or might be somebody whom I just know for some time, but then I try to always, gain something out of that person which I can move forward in my life with. So I think these things are inspirational for me, whether it is people, whether it is books, whether it is instances around me. They all create a lot of good, you can say, resemblance and inspiration in my life, Sumuk.
Yes, and I guess it's Ms. Sanchari Chaudhary is not just about being the director of IHM Bangalore, but also like learn about the hobbies and also give focus on their hobbies like music, as you said, and reading
Yes,
books. So it's not just
exactly.
about focusing on one thing, but also being the multidimensional as a person.
Absolutely.
As you said about giving the priorities to your personal life as well as a professional life, I would like to ask you that or question you that how do you maintain a work-life balance being the home minister, as people quote the ladies to be, and a campus director at the same time?
Well, that's a little tricky one for me, because, of course, the one being my home minister still happens to be my mom. Because though I do not, I ain't with her, and we definitely have long distances, because I stay in a different city, which is my work city, and I definitely belong to Calcutta, where the family is, and I only get to meet them. Of course, in this situation, it's been a long time, but then definitely I do get to meet them sometimes, but then still I stay away. I think she manages me very well, and having her, it's very important, because family is very important for you. So family is always the one, no matter who. It can be your own family, it can be your parents, it can be your siblings, or anyone whom you think is a loved one and of course is affectionate to you. It's very important to have these people in your life, because they are the one who helps you nurture your professional contributions as well. Because when you're having a happy soul, when you're actually having a good mind, a clear mind, you can focus a lot on your own skills and on your professional dimensions. I think I've been very blessed, and I have really worked hard for that, because I have got a fabulous team, who are really absolutely a great strength for me, and that's always been the case. And currently at Bangalore, where I'm in fact there for the last 2.5 years almost now, it's an incredible journey because I learn a lot so much from them. And, being with them and definitely giving so much to my organization helps me give a lot of priority to my personal life as well. So I'll say I try to maintain, though I'm still learning, and things sometimes does not go perfect. There are sometimes a lot of issues, which is very normal for any human being. And I then learn from those circumstances. I'm trying to create still a work-life balance between, both the things that you actually mentioned about. It's still a journey for me.
Yes, exactly. And I guess so, as the show is Coffee with Miss Sanchari Chaudhary. So I would like to see the, yes, you got me right. So here is my mug, and the next question with a sip of coffee would be, how do
Yes.
you, as I know it's more than almost 2 decades since you have been in the hospitality or communication or in education. So how do you feel the gap? How do you think that you will be able to fill the gap between the industrial requirement and the hospitality education curriculum in this pandemic? How do you feel the gap between that?
Think, you know what, this is very interesting again, Sumuk. Thank you so much for asking me this question because this is very important for every student to know as well as every educator to know. So at IIHM, I would have to tell you this, Sumuk, that as you've seen yourself being a student, we are having a great rapport with the industry. And this is not today, this is not because of the situation, this has always been the case. So across cities, where, of course, where Dr. Bose lives and where all our other campus directors live, where I live, we always have this amazing rapport and relationship, which is very consistent with our demands, you can say, chain, which is, of course, hoteliers, and of course, all hospitality verticals. It's very essential to have that, relationship because at the end of the day, we need to learn a lot from them as well as they are. So it's a relationship which we have to create always. So what we try to do is, like, of course, pre-COVID, it was more about engaging in conversations with them, while we are meeting them in person, whether going to the hotel or whether they are welcomed in our campuses and meeting our students. And that's how we learn what exactly are they looking for professionals or hospitality aspirants in the coming few days, or maybe in the next couple of weeks or months or whatever. But today, once this entire pandemic hit us, of course, we are so incredible that, we went forward and opened up, took care of the technology which was already there with us, made it to the maximum usage so that we can connect with all these people, have them, on board, talk to them, tell them about what we are currently doing, and also seek advice from these top hoteliers so that they also know what we are doing and they are also going to be advising us on what will be taken forward. Speaking on that, I would like to say that, of course, we are blessed to have a great curriculum already set for our students because it's far more modern in nature, whether it is strategy, whether it is MICE, whether it is entrepreneurship, whether it's event management. I mean, how many people do that? So I think I'm very proud that, our curriculum is synced in an international university curriculum, which is already providing too much to our students. And very recently, we have also adapted towards entrepreneurship and digital marketing as well, which is going to be making our students multifaceted and definitely multi-skilled and making them a complete all-rounder hospitality professional. So I will say that that's how we meet the gap. We try to sync in with what exactly the industry needs and give them the best that we can offer.
And I guess we must appreciate the vision of Dr. Bose, who is
Yes.
not just limited just onto 4 main subjects, but also we learn about the event management, or you say as tourism or business communication.
Absolutely.
So once we pass out the IHM, it's not just about being too limited kind of thing, but also an all-rounder personality. And as we know, all the hospitality is talking about the new initiative by IIHM, that is Sahas, which is again a very good vision and appreciated
Brilliant.
by the hospitality.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, Sahas really gives us the Sahas to go ahead, have your own dreams, mature your dreams into reality, with the support of your own college.
Yes, and of course, as Dr. Bose says, that be a job creator and not a job seeker. Yes.
Absolutely, Sumuk. Yes.
So I guess thank you so much for giving us such a motivation was, and how you have managed your life with your personal life and your professional life, and how do you feel the gap between the industrial requirements as well as educational curriculum, and also how have been your inspiration, and how what was the steps of your success, so which would surely be a very motivation to all the aspiring hoteliers as well as all our viewers who are seeing this session named Coffee with Miss Sanchari Chaudhary. Before we
Coffee
sign up,
with.
yes, Coffee with Sanchari Chaudhary, and before we sign up for the day, one last request I would like to say is, what would be the aspiring words or inspiring words for your all young generation and the future industry successor in this bit critical situation of the global pandemic?
Well, Sumuk, I think it's very important. The first, most important thing is, as I keep saying, which I think is a very underrated statement, and likewise everybody talks about it, very cliche, is staying positive. When I say staying positive, it is a very difficult thing to do because, we are almost all the time nowadays surrounded by news around us, media information around us, which basically helps us become more low. I think that's the time we need to connect with our own selves, have a self reflection and help us build up that particular, shield, which will not allow any negativity to stay close to us. So very essential. It is something which is in fact a task for every individual, that they have to do that. Nobody else can create that. Creating positivity is very important in our own self, because only then we can attract positivity. Together with that, I think it's very important that everybody today has to be very patient. There are a lot of things which is getting changed, with the current situation. I'm sure there would be a lot of things that we will not be able to reach out to, which we could have been, some months ago or some weeks ago. So we need to be a little patient with the situation right now. We need to basically use the maximum things which is around us and utilize our efforts. There are such incredible things happening around us, which should be more our highlight rather than focusing on things which aren't really good. Nothing really stays forever. So it's just like a storm which is passing by, and this will be again passing by tomorrow, and tomorrow everything is going to be again fine. There will be a new journey, things will change. So that belief has to be there in every individual. So I think students and everybody, all individuals, should be patient and should wait for the right time. They need to have that belief that with their positivity, they would be basically going ahead and changing things. And I'm sure by the next couple of months, once everything goes better, and I'm sure it's going to be getting better, I'm in fact with everyone who's talking about it getting better, right? Things will definitely change, and things will again become more excellent and wonderful for us. So it's just a foray of opportunities that they'll be getting in the next few months, years.
Yes, we are so glad, and it's an immense pleasure to invite you on the show Coffee with Sanchari Chaudhary, and it would surely appreciate and motivate to all the aspiring hoteliers as well as all our viewers. So thank you so much, Sanchari ma'am, for joining in with me and giving me an important time of yours by coming on the show. Thank you so much, Sanchari ma'am. And
You're most
I
welcome,
am lacking
Sumu.
with the words now what to say to the time.
No, I just have to tell you that this incredible work that you're doing, Sumu, please continue, because I think being so proactive, getting into the passion of what you do is something which has to be staying consistent all your time. So all our blessings with you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.